So here's the thing, y'all. I do a lot. Now, that's not to brag on myself. That's to brag on my Heavenly Father because He's the one who gives me the capacity to do everything that I do. Now, when it comes down to the free community pop-up thrift boutique that I am president and founder of, the Give Me Receipt, check it out, don't check it out, whatever. Do what you want. But anyway, we have 7 community closets and I manage, well, right now, actively about 5 of them, right? And so I'm doing all these things behind the scenes. And sometimes I post about it, sometimes I don't because, listen, I'm busy. And sometimes I get a chance to do it, sometimes I don't. But I'm still doing the work, right? But because the world doesn't see it, because I'm not putting it out there for the public eye and saying, hey, everybody, look at what I'm doing, people are operating under the assumption that I'm not doing anything, right? Because they're used to seeing me every single place that they go, they think, when they see me, they say, that's okay, I take time off too. And I'm like, I just did an event yesterday. I got another one tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking in my head. But 9 times out of 10, I don't say that. I'm just like, uh-huh, uh-huh. Because here's what I receive behind it, right? Your above and beyond what most do is never going to be enough for those who feel not only one entitled to your energy and access to you and the behind the scenes footage, but look at confirmation with the plane. Hang on. There are some that will try to make you get in your own feels about what you're doing and try to make you feel as if it's not enough. Now, I'm here to tell you, one, we're not focusing in on that. We're not focusing in on the deficit or any of those types of things. What we have to do is start moving away from that because, listen here, our fight is not with people, is not with flesh, is with the principalities. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna try to come in like a lion and holler in your head and get into your mind and say, you're not doing enough. When you and I both know, well, not even, it doesn't matter what I know, but you and your father know that you have been going above and beyond, above and beyond. So what do we do here? What do we do with this energy? It's yucky, isn't it? Like you want to scream from the mountaintops, look, I'm doing this, and this. What are you talking about, right? You want to feel like you have to defend yourself. You want to feel like you have to get a sword out from your sheath from the back, right? And say, listen, I'm ready to put up a fight because you don't see me. But what I receive from my Heavenly Father is let Him be the vindicator. Your actions in and of itself, your work in and of itself is the proof that's in the pudding. And although some may not see it and or recognize it or choose to acknowledge it right now on this platform, they're going to be forced to recognize it. And even if they never recognize it or acknowledge it or any of those things, that is not the reason why you're doing the things that you're doing. Here's what I receive. We have to stop allowing the opinions of others to be the puppeteer of our lives. All of a sudden, we're a puppet on the string. And now because they say, you're not doing it, you lunge forward and say, yes, I am, right? We have to get out of that place and space because if we continue down that path, then they're going to be the master of us for the rest of our lives. We will never truly know our not even master, but our Father, our Heavenly Father, because we're too busy being obedient and responding to the actions, thoughts, and words of man. No, thank you. No, gracias. Understand and know who you are and whose you are. The only view of you or version of you that matters is the one that your Father, Heavenly Father, has deemed you to become. The only being that you need to be proving yourself to, I'm speaking on statements, the only thing that I need to be proving myself to is my Heavenly Father. To get into that quiet space for a meditative state, whether that be washing the dishes, doing laundry, whatever that meditative state looks like. Well, for me, that's what it looks like. But whatever it looks like for you, we have to get into that still space where we remove ourselves from those outside voices so that way we can hear our Father to know what step we need to take next. Because it is only through Him that we will be taking that walk. What I receive is that the only being that we need to be walking with is Him. If we're too busy trying to walk with the man down the street, the girl down the road, or any of those other types of things, we're missing the mark and we're missing the point. Do not allow the words or opinions of others to sway you or put you on a detour when you know you're already walking your path and purpose. Even if you're in a still season, I statements, even when I'm in a still season, even as much as I don't like it, I know, trust, and believe that my Father is doing all things for my greatest good and that there is a reason for the season as well, whether it be to prepare for more action coming up so that way I can rest or to just observe what's going on around me so I can take it all in as a lesson. But there's always a reason behind everything. Even in the absence of action, there's a reason behind it. We may not always understand it, but it's not for us to always understand. Just walk in obedience. Do not allow the notions of others to become your puppet master because you're no one's puppet. I'm no one's puppet. It's time to cut the strings, right? And just walk your walk of faith. But you know what I say? These are my moments. It's your life. You're strong. You're powerful. You get to decide. And that's it. Bye.